So today we're at the Bike Rodeo. We're here at Wayne Arts Center. This is actually a Scout-led activity in cooperation with the Radnor Township Recreation Department. So there's a variety of bike rodeo, bike trick-based stations that are going on where there's different types of obstacles and things that are happening. So folks sign up and Scouts lead each of the different scenarios and the different settings where the obstacles are taking place. So it's a whole lot of fun. Great opportunity to get out, get folks on their bikes, get kids out on their bikes, learning how to operate the bikes a little bit better and coordinate through some of the different obstacles, which some of them are pretty challenging, some of them are a little bit easier, so it's really available for a variety of different ages. It's an exciting event that we do biannually on behalf of the department.
I used to bring my kids here as township residents, and they would come and learn to do the different things on their bike, and now they're here as the Scouts showing the new younger residents how to do the different events here. Right now Avery is working on the newspaper catch, although we've changed it from a newspaper catch to delivery person because not too many people know that, newspapers used to be home delivered. It's one of the changes that's happened over the year. Stop on a dime is always fun. Go real fast and try to stop on a dime. The slow race, always very popular with the kids. See how slow you can go, you and a friend. And of course, if you cross the line first, you lose because you weren't the slowest. There's the balance beam. See how straight you can go in one wide line. They have the figure eight, and then they have where you drive around in a figure eight, and then they also have the spiral, like I think a yellow brick road where Dorothy starts going off and they spiral out. They have the helmet check here, make sure the helmets are on correctly.
I'm going to the bike thingy-mabobber, and where we go on trails and do activities with our bikes. We have to follow lines with chalk and things like that.
The Recreation Department does a lot of back-end administration and advertising, maintaining the website for the event and putting out a lot of the information, doing the online registration and coordinating that, trying to get people to participate and take part in the event. The Scouts themselves come out with the leadership, and the individual Scout participants actually run the individual stations and the individual obstacles that are going on today, and a lot of them earn service-based opportunities for that through the Scouting organization.
So they need to earn service hours, but they can't do Scouting events. So they can't count things that they do in Scouts as hours. But since this is a township-run event, they can earn credit and service hours towards the different ranks that they're working on. So you have Scouts all the way up to Eagle Scouts, and they can come in here and get service hours for working with the community, which is one of the requirements that they need to do.
Well, it's great because if folks are going to operate a bicycle, if kids are going to operate, even some adults, they should know how to ride and handle their bikes. Bikes come in all shapes and sizes. Sometimes kids don't have the right size bike, so they need to be able to handle their bikes and manipulate with their bikes. And this is a great non-stressful type opportunity for them to do that, where they're not competing for anything, so it gives them an opportunity to advance through the different challenges and basically learn how to ride their bikes a little bit better.
How long have you been biking?
About 5 years. But when I was doing that, I was on one of those balancing bikes with no pedals. When I started with training wheels, it was about 3 years ago.
This is tailored more towards the K to 3 range, I would say. By the time they hit 4th grade, they're making their own jumps and doing things that, upset mom on the bicycle. So this is more teaching them the fun things that they can do at a younger age. I think a lot of people don't know about the trail that's right here. So when they're done doing these things, we're going to go on a trail ride. And there's people in the community that have never been on the trail or know that it exists, and that's a new thing that people find out. So I think that's kind of neat.